Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
Let's do this. What do I do with that? I'm trying.
Hello.
Hey, W, how you doing?
Okay, how are you doing?
Not bad. Just literally started the game. Trying to have a first go at using the hood. So I played it for a little while. So I thought I could start off by suitably embarrassing myself by using the hood.
Well, I'm just trying to get that star.
That's my plan as well. But we'll just stream a little bit at the same time. Already sort of missing the speed of using the Kronstadt in terms of how often
Speed
I
of
can
fire?
my guns. Yeah, the reload speed.
Is your hood ace now?
It's not aced, it's experted though. Got 100 crew, so pretty good.
So you're 32 seconds.
Something like that, yeah. Well, the right
Yeah,
now
those
it's
extra
more
2
than
seconds help a bit.
Mm.
I usually fire secondaries as well.
Yeah.
The secondaries are, if not completely effective, they do add a little something, I think.
They do add those.
The hood's one of the better battleships right now. I think mainly because so many of them are kind of dying easily.
I said it is just a battle cruiser, right? So it just doesn't have the.
It's a battle cruiser. I find it one of the tankier of the 6.7s now, though.
Or maybe they've done something to improve it. Who knows?
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is when you start to go, you know, underwater. It's like the Charnors, you know. It's
Yeah, it just dives itself down. It's not really great. Wasn't a real grind last night because I had to do my planes. That's hard work, that is.
Oh, you're going for the Wing Ripper?
I mean, I think I need to do 2 or 3 more, and then I'll get the plane. Not the, so I can sell it, but I'll have it.
Yeah, we're already past one. I'm only doing the naval one, so today would be for the camo. And then I'll do the one for whatever's the next thing, I guess. What's today? Thursday, so the next thing will be Saturday. And
the next thing is just the. I mean, if you already did you use the token? What did you say?
the Haruna? No, I just have the coupon. I've gotten all the stars so far, so I should be able to get the coupon to make it transferable, or fungible, or sellable, or whatever the word is. Which is really the only thing I wanted, but I don't know if they're going to sell at a high price with so many of them. I'm already seeing a huge pile of them.
Well, with the amount of Chinese bots account, there's got to be tons of them in the market, right?
Yeah, so they'll probably be here until Saturday. And I hope that we have a little bit of return to normality after that.
I wish you were right. I'm not hopeful though.
Mm-hmm. There were many of them in EC this morning.
Okay.
And they weren't too hard to kill, but they do pack a punch. It's pretty much a combo. I don't really know anything about tanks, but I'm wondering if that top tier tank that they've got is probably the best of the award, because the F4D obviously is a serious flaw.
We saw a review of the plane and it was very mixed. And it's in a tough battle rating. It's a 9.3, and there's so many premium planes in that particular thing. If you go in the plane that is stock and you have a high repair cost as well, that's pretty hard to deal with.
Well, I saw the Tankenstein initial review, which was positive, and then the final review, which was very negative.
So, Tim's Variety or something it's called?
Well, he's usually pretty fair-minded about stuff.
That was a bit of a mixed bag, in fairness.
I hear that Deffen, who is kind of an aircraft specialist, he doesn't like it either. I just tried it in the test flight, which I didn't like. And there's no point in having a Haruna because, you know, my Congo is just about maxed out, aced, everything.
Yeah, I got that maxed out, and it's the same kind of ship, right? I mean, it's a sister ship, so it's very.
If you were going to have two in the lineup, you might as well put the Hugo in the other spot.
Absolutely. We're going down with this one. Let's pick you up. I've got another one. Oh. Let's shoot into the violent. That damage.
Do you have the attacker?
Yes, but that's a 7, I believe. Unless they changed it.
And that's 6-7 in arcade.
Yeah,
that
that
putting it in the EC lineup.
I think
but
this
I
is
don't
7
have it.
in RB. Oh, all the decals they're giving us. I like the one with the falling coconuts.
Well, they released like a pre-order pack that has it.
Yeah, it's a new Centauro. I think this is it's quite a good Italian light tank. It's a glass tank, but it's a bit like the Brewcat from Britain.
Yeah, I don't know tanks again.
It'll probably be
The
very
scuttlebutt
good.
is that they might be having a frog foot.
I can see that coming.
Yeah, especially with it already being an A10, really kind of similar.
Kind of 10. Oh, got down.
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing?
Good. And you?
How do you pronounce your name? Meta?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I am in Germany.
Oh, willkommen.
What?
Willkommen.
Yes. Where is your friend from?
Well, I am from New York, and Gunship is in Great Britain.
I thought you were Czech.
No. I've been to Czech.
Why would you go there?
I used to be a touring musician, so I went all over the place.
What do you do, Meta?
I'm doing nothing.
Well, right now. Do you go to school? Do you work? Or what do
I
you
know
do?
how that feels.
Yeah.
I go to school, I do my A-levels.
A-levels, aren't it?
Yes. And you?
Well, that's a few days since I went to school, unfortunately.
Yeah, I
I've
was
been
only
to
there
work
yesterday.
today.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah. Kind of work at a school-ish. University of Oxford, an IT manager.
How old are you?
54.
50?
Yes, I'm 53.
No.
He's a young
Yes.
kid.
Really?
Yes.
But don't
No.
worry, we're not all old farts here. You'll also find people that's in their 20s and 30s and that kind of stuff. How old
You
are you?
sound like that at 50. I'm scared.
You don't have to be scared.
But you are 50. That is very old.
Oh.
That's what my kids keep telling me too.
You are not 50. Come on.
And now I feel old too.
When were you born? What year?
1968.
The fuck? Why do 50-year-olds in America sound like 20? Yeah.
How do you find this server?
YouTube.
Okay.
What?
You play Naval?
I don't play a lot because I don't understand the game, but sometimes I play Sweden and playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Yes.
Well, people here play all sorts, but mostly people here come here because they play Naval. Which
Still in your match?
yeah, says there's 8.5 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm playing 5-0, but I got stuck in encounters, so. I'm just seeing what I can do to be useful.
Is Susie your wife?
So I didn't get that. Say again, please.
What?
Wanted to know if Susie was your wife.
No. No, that is not the case. That's just what she likes to call herself.
You are older than my grandma.
I bet.
Yeah, I probably am too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'll tell you this.
Someday you'll be this old, and you'll wonder, how'd I get here anyway?
No. At that age, I will be somewhere cool.
Cooler than just playing silly video games.
Yes. No, but I am 16. I don't do 50-year-old things.
Well, that stands to quite a bit of reason, to be fair. It would be a bit weird if you did.
Yes, but I play chess. Maybe that is 50-year-old style.
I got a chessboard right over here, but I'm not very good at it.
Nope, same here. Just about know the rules, and that's it.
Do you have children?
I do.
How many?
2.
Do you have grandchildren?
No.
Oh. But how old are your children?
Mine is 18 and 20.
But does the other guy have children?
No.
How old are you then?
53.
What the fuck? You sound like
Well,
10.
my first wife had a child, so I was stepfather.
Thinking that's not good.
She is now 34 years old.
God. How old is it to be old? Is it like, are you still having fun or is it boring?
I still have fun sometimes.
No fun, it's just because things that hurts in various places sometimes, and you know,
Do
you
you
can't
go
sleep
into
correctly.
pubs and order a beer and then tell dad jokes?
Oh, I stopped drinking 10 years ago. But
10
yes.
years ago? 10 years ago, I was like embryo. What the fuck?
Gunners are searching for airborne and surface targets.
50-year-old. My grandma is 50.
We do have other youngsters in this squadron, however. It's not all old people like us.
Yeah, but it's funny. I never saw old people on Discord. How did you even discover Discord?
Well, see, I was raised by computer geeks, and so I've been using computers since the 1970s. So I'm always up on the latest tech.
And I got a job in computers, so I'm an IT manager, but I used to do programming and support, and well, I still do support, I guess.
Like the gunship, I believe him that he's 50, but the AV, I cannot think that he's over 50.
Oh, really? My voice doesn't sound old?
Yeah, you sound like 20.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
I'll take that.
But I mean, Yeah, if you're not scary grandpas or Texas or girls, then it's okay.
Well, my girl doesn't think I sound old, but I think I do.
Do you look like the man on my profile picture?
No, I look like a geek.
Do you have white hair?
I look like a glasses-wearing college professor.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But do you have beard?
No.
Oh. You have to be like Viking with a big beard.
No.
So you can pet it and look very smart.
No, I tried to grow one, but it's all gray, so I shaved it off.
Oh, yeah. I have gray hairs too.
Well, it's far too early for you to be having gray hairs.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's
Is it colored? Is it because it's the in thing to have?
Oh, you got highlights?
highlights.
That's what they call them in the U.S. Highlights.
Like strands of blonde.
That's right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have them done at the
I'm
hair
already
salon.
blonde, so I have them, but they're like white for me. But I also have gray hairs because like every woman in my family got gray hairs very early.
Okay. That happened.
Yeah, my mother
My girl
is
complains about her gray hair too, but she's 44.
My mother is like 38 and she is almost completely gray.
Trying to survive in my Belfast system now. 2 minutes left.
You got an encounter?
Well, yeah, encounter Black Sheep Horde.
Yeah, I got one too. It's only 4 minutes left here.
Who is Susan?
Who is Susie anyway?
Yes. I don't know.
Anyway, so it's one of the early members, I guess.
Oh.
He basically does some of the admin stuff.
Do you think that Yugoslavia should be added to War Thunder?
What should be added?
Yugoslavia?
Oh, I don't know.
It's very nice.
There
So
was
they have a
talk
lot of
about
their own-
different trees and stuff like that, but there is to be a combination of others or whatever. It's up in the air. It's above my pay grade to figure out what they want or not.
Do they have their own weapons manufacturers?
They did do, I mean, at some point I think they, well, I don't know if they have enough for full tech.
My family's from there. So cool.
Balkan.
They have tanks. I was in Bosnia like 1 or 2 weeks ago, and I was in a tank.
Oh, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it was driving. Yes. But here we also have a lot of tanks and plane show things.
Germany loves their tanks.
Yes, but I'm in Berlin.
I lived in Berlin for a little while.
Oh, where?
All over. You know, I was playing a couple of shows. I was in Charlottenburg and then Kreuzberg and some other places too.
Those are not very good districts. You get killed there.
Well, I didn't get killed. I mean, we were just playing music.
Yeah, they don't like that. There's many foreigners, like Arab people, and they're very aggressive.
Yeah, just check AW how far you're away from getting out of battle.
1 minute 45.
Alright, we can wait for that. I'll send you an invite.
Okay.
Today there was a scary grandpa that tried to take my number and I said no. And then he wanted to beat me with his fucking stick.
Hmm.
Yes.
Well, I don't have a walking stick yet, which is good.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Well, you can hit people with it.
Yeah. And you can look cool when standing somewhere.
You know, if you're old enough, you can hit people and they actually don't, you know, they don't try to fight back because they're just like, oh, well, he's just.
Yes.
He's just an angry old fool.
Yeah, so they don't
Yeah,
bother
that's,
hitting it
that's
back. You can
what
just
it is.
hit him with a stick and be like,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, don't mind that old guy.
Put that sailing boat in front of my ship. I'm not quite sure that's a good place for it, but I'll have to do.
Okay, I will go. Goodbye.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was an interesting little change of
Yeah, she was
events.
a little overwhelmed by the oldness of us.
Yeah, I think so.
Not sure how I feel about that. Mission accomplished.
Ah,
But you're playing top tier, right?
yep.
Is it any good?
Well, I was not quite sure about. Well, I might do another one in the British just to do one, but you just don't get the damage done as quickly as you do in the Kronstadt. So I think I'll do the
No.
Kronstadt just to get sure I get the task done, if you know what I mean. At least change around a little bit.
Hmm. $13,000 to go.
Oh, well, you've been at it for a while then.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just
I was
started.
playing 5-0.
Mhm.
I get more points in 5-0, I think, than any other.
Gunners are searching for airborne targets.
You're just spawning the bottom?
Yeah. Just almost like a reflex. Try and re-employ it, but found for the new ships.
I'm going to spawn in the middle because you're at the top of the bottom there. Harun?
Go slowly. About saying that, flag speed ahead. We're gonna slow down when I hit the circle.
Okay. I think the Harun is turning away.
Got him on fire.
I'm going to switch to AP and try to knock him out.
26. I think that will last long.
That was AP shot.
So, green cruiser next to it to the left. So
There's a zombie there. Samly.
I think it's probably a zombie, yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Think there'll be a dev server this weekend?
I think that's a bit early, but it could be. They haven't really shown that many new vehicles yet, have they? So
Hmm.
they tend to do a dev server just after they do the first dev stream, right?
No, they just said they weren't going to do that tomorrow.
Oh, they were not going to do that? Okay. But normally that's what they do. They do a dev stream, show off, you know, things and talk about it. And they tend to have a Russian dev stream and then followed by an English one. And then generally when the English one finished, they say, oh, now the dev server's open, go and play it.
Kronstadt.
It's a big fat thing in the water.
Kronstadt here.
Yeah. So slow down a little bit. Tim?
Victory is near.
I've been running with less ammunition to see if that helps.
Does it help?
It's hard to tell. I only run out once.
Hmm.
I was in the battle for a good 26 minutes. I basically took 500 rounds rather than the 900 you can take.
Do you have full secondary ammo?
No, I just take half of that.
Hmm.
But maybe like 60 or 75% of each to just be well on the safe side. But then I don't know how much it helps. It's like
We tried testing it with Kakali in custom battle and
yeah,
didn't work at all. It wasn't that many tests, but it
it
came
didn't
up
make a difference.
no correlation at all.
You didn't even try just to have like 10% ammo in or something like ridiculous low.
Yeah, I went 400 shells secondary on the PK instead of 4,000.
Yeah.
And didn't do a thing. So more testing probably needed. Okay, Haruna.
Yeah, just next to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little bit confused about, well, not confused, but I was a little bit annoyed with that new Russian ship they come out with.
One that has the PR-206 turrets on it?
Yes. Well, does it have two? I don't know if it does, but I just think
yeah, you can see them in a picture. It's exact copy.
If you think about it, that's from 1970, right? So it's really new, and that's before we had a lot of the battleships from World War II and stuff like that we should have.
Well, it'll be interesting to try it in the dev server. I don't think it's going to be as good as people are expecting.
Okay.
Because it's a Sverdlov, which is good, but it's not special. And the only difference is it has those 206 turrets.
So I thought it was upgraded from there.
Well, none of the data appear to be special on it, except the turrets, the anti-air.
I mean, AA is going to be amazing on that.
Yeah, within range, but I think even the 206 has a limit of accuracy.
But it's the amount of firepower go out of that.
No doubt it's going to be good against aircraft that are within, 3,000 meters or so.
I just don't want them to bring something out that's overpowered, that's going to overshine, for example, the Alaska, right? And why can't that be allowed to be the best? That's probably not even the best to start with.
Oh, I think Kronstadt is going to outshine the Alaska by a
yeah, that is probably very true.
No one would be happier than me if we could dethrone the Soviets. But, I mean, the guys that run this game...
A few of us complain about reform, but I don't think they're going to take much notice. The Russians has basically been ruling the War Thunder waves since they brought out the Paris Commune, right? Well, you could argue since they brought out the flipping Maria. That was the best one beforehand. It just never stopped being the Russian being the go-to. If the Des Moines come out, that would be indeed an interesting addition, but I have no high hopes it will be soon, unfortunately.
The Des Moines?
Yeah.
Well... it's really hard to justify Gaijin being anti-US because there are so many good US things in other...
Well, it's not like they're anti-US, it's just anti-anything that's not flipping Russian.
I think it's they've got an easy way of modeling damage. It's easy for them to code. And it just so happens that favors stuff that has high TNT value, And none of the American stuff has high TNT value. I think it's just that, they don't want to change it up because it would require them to recode everything.
I'm kind of missing something to people.
Plane up there.
Yeah. There's a little boat next to it, just to the right.
There's another boat next to that bot?
Tiny one.
Oh, yeah. There's another bot. He's disappearing, he's doing the cloaking device thing.
Something just spawned in, just where the other one just died. Oh, a couple that spawned in, I think.
I think there's nothing but bots left on that side. I mean, they got one guy in a plane and
New muffin.
I think there's still a chance that even if they model the Alaska the way they've been modeling all the rest of the American stuff, there's still a chance that it'll be highly useful in the sea.
Yes, that is true.
I mean, I
EC,
was
they need to
topping my
redo
team
again,
today
I
in
think.
EC, and all I played was a Helena, and they had a lot of battleships. So you can still be very much of a factor, even if you don't have a battleship.
Do you use AP rounds on the Helena?
Yeah, that half base fuse and half AP, and if I had to go up against another Helen, I would use AP, but against battleships and stuff, I use nothing but high explosive.
Sounds good.
And I killed 2 battleships with high explosives. I expected to, though, because of the way they've kind of bugged HE.
And nowhere they're going to bring out North Carolina. Oh.
Well, the North Carolina is like a class newer than the Colorado, I think, so it would have a little better speed. And I think it'd probably have better anti-air. I think, yeah, we got a plane up there.
One. Cleared the field.
Oh, guess what we qualified for at that match? Do not swim over the buoys. We must have fully capped that point.
Yeah, guess so. Mm, 206 to A or something.
Roger that. Well, B or C.
You can go to B, Poland. Useful.
Okay. Heading to B.
I actually think with if they took naval realistic and combined it with planes, I was going to say almost semi-realistic, so you could spawn just in planes, like, and you could do similar like the boats. It was only certain planes, so you couldn't spawn with unknown bombs or something like that, until you get a certain amount of SP or something like that. So you basically made it more of a combined battle of ships and planes. I think it would be super popular then. There's many people that are sick and tired of just doing the same old planes about climbing and dying and, same 10-minute map. And they kind of want the sim experience, but without having to play sim.
So they're not going to play Naval EC either?
Well, but they could be in the same battle, but they could do the plane stuff. And then there could be some overlap on certain targets and stuff like that. Maybe, you know, if, let's say, a port got taken, it would allow spawning of bombers or something, or give another airfield or something as well. So there would be a combined need to help out between the two.
But not EC.
But all in EC.
Oh, all in EC.
Yeah, so a
So a
combined
combined forces EC.
yes.
Okay.
And you could
So
even go
everyone
one step
starts with
further
X
and
amount
say, you know,
of,
maybe
points.
you would have combined forces ECs that included tanks as well. That could be cool. If they did something.
So in Air EC, you don't have to earn spawn points anymore, right? It's just plain unlimited, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the same as it is with naval EC. Sim battles for planes. That you can spawn all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, not many likes the fact that they have to be in the cockpit view and, for example, deal with elevation and rudder adjustments and all that kind of stuff. They like the maps, but they don't like the way it plays. So if you just had realistic controls and you did a similar setup for the planes, so like you have with the ships, where you can only spawn certain types of a certain ammunition or something to start off with, and you kind of have to build up your spawn points to be allowed to select better planes, like you can select better ships. So that would have a lot of legs to go on. And there's no
Do you think
reason
this
why
would be attractive for just the air people that otherwise don't like naval?
Yes, I think because they would find that would be interesting for them, but they just don't want to spawn in ships. They just want to continue spawning planes, which is fine, yeah? But they can still participate, and the two groups can still work actively together. It could take certain areas on the map but maybe it would be extra helpful if there was plane cover or whatever, yeah? Or the planes help to take out ships and whatnot. But basically you have to make the one group needing the other.
Well, I think I would like this as an additional mode, you know? Maybe that's what they were going for with the World War thing. I still want to try to play helicopters with naval. I think maybe I'll just J out.
What's the
We don't have anything but Helen and zombies on our team, so we're probably going to need a little bit of firepower.
I fired some
Gunners are searching for
repeaters
airborne
at them,
targets.
so if I'm lucky I might get a hit. Well, I'm not sure about the any AI things under your control. I think that's what they did in World of Warships, and that became very...
Like carriers?
Yeah. The idea is to have a carrier and maybe have 6 AI planes you could launch, but the problem with that is the strength of those planes, and that always becomes really contentious between the people that want to play aircraft carriers and those that want to be in ships.
Well, if I was, in charge, I'd give people aircraft carriers with the ability to launch an AI squadron, but they'd only have 100-pound bombs.
Go ahead.
This way you have some fun, you could actually do some damage, but you're not going to just annihilate everything. A squadron of 6 planes or something, of a 100-pound bomb on each one.
Or, if you did what I talked about that was combined, if you had an aircraft carrier, it could be a mobile place for planes to land on. People that was playing planes or launch from, on refuel and get new planes, and it was a real... So if you, rather than at the moment, you got the 2 aircraft carriers that spawns now and then, right? But they're just completely AI controlled and get taken down. If actually you had, let's say, 6 players in the battle that was allowed to spawn in planes from said aircraft carrier, and you had 1 person that was allowed to sail the aircraft carrier, then all of a sudden, you would be more like, okay, let's protect our aircraft carrier, and then use that to force our advantage. Could be quite cool. I'm quite sure how the balancing of that will work, but
if you have scoring based on useful actions,
yeah,
then you provided useful actions, and you don't have to worry just about killing everything.
Your useful action could be, anti-air defense of the place, or could be all sorts of things.
Yeah, I'd be in favor of that. Same thing with submarines, You could, there's a place for them in a multi-mode like that. And especially in EC maps, the submarines would be pretty good because you have some depth to deal with instead of these. Most of these maps are very shallow.
Yeah.
Actually, finding the AP is more effective against the Haruna.
Yeah, so maybe I should bought some, because I had one that is literally like 2 kilometers from me. Probably. Although he seemed to be going down pretty rapidly.
Yeah, he's going down quite a bit, and this is an 8K shot, so...
Oh, that was actually a combo. Maybe it's a different one. Maybe a different one.
I think it's the same guy that was in the Haruna before. So I'm going after the Shti now. It's gonna be tough to win this one. We got only 3 players, I think. Yeah, the Congo guy keeps coming back too.
Okay, and I'm gonna try and push B. I've got a
I'm
few
heading to
ships.
A, but it's sort of wonky. All right. Get rid of this Congo on my way to A. He's figured out how to angle, so.
Oh, it's quite stubborn as well. Premium ship to go down.
The enemy ship sank. Front in the air.
No way.
I'm telling you, I did that this morning. Helena HE spam kills all.
Help the star. They're on demand on Chinese bot players, or
Hmm. I think we got all Chinese bot players on our side here.
it's them. Bombs away.
Gunners are searching for airborne targets. Destroy the target.
How far are you away from B? Can you make it?
Yeah, it's just a matter of staying alive.
That's always useful.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know what they have at sea. But, oh, I see it. Yeah. Oh, no, there's also a Helena there. I'm gonna head to A. This isn't exactly fair. We have a bunch of Helenas on our team, and they're all useless, and they got a useful one.
Well,
If you can kill this legend cloud, I may be able to cap A. 3 kilometers.
we can highlight them there, yes.
It's on the other side of the rock.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. Yes.
I'm gonna try to kill the Aruna with a torpedo, but the wind is really slipping away at this point. Damn it.
A bit more time, I think. Got over 3,000 points, I think, so. Out for
Oh
something.
yeah, it doesn't matter if you win. Well, one more and I should have my star.
Oh, that's cool. Do that. Right, where do you want to spawn? I'll just spawn south again, I think.
Gunners are searching for airborne targets.
Oh, got boom, I think. I think probably might even prime that. Sprays all these torpedoes all over the place.
The one with the smoke has already launched his torch?
They're probably smoking up because he's being hit.
I don't see any torps in the water.
If you've forgotten about those, then
Yeah, maybe he's a zombie.
maybe you're not.
Right next to him. This one's backing away.
The enemy ship sights.
Wow. Yeah, heavy cruiser. Some smoke. Forget about him. Got a battle cruiser there.
Scharnhorst? This one?
Name is Storm. Storm HD.
Yeah, Scharnhorst. Okay. Firing at him.
That is one of his front trap. Oh,
Wow.
got a bit more than his front
That was
trap.
quick.
I know.
It doesn't happen that often.
Lots of ammo rack. Front trap.
Used to be never. I think the first time I saw someone ammo rack at Scharnhorst was after the Arizona update.
Other Harwell Congo. Yeah, Ken, it's always quite nice when you get develops.
Some Vondertan over here. Same guy from the Scharnhorst.
More players now. I think that. Battleship I'm shooting at the moment is moving away. Oh, nice. You've not made him a happy man doing that.
No, that's true. But Well, are any of us happy?
Well, I guess you are happier for having got the kill.
I'm happy when I get that star because then I don't have to grind anymore. I just want to play
Oh, it's
easy.
War Thunder. You'll always have to grind for something.
Mm.
That comes with part of the package.
This
The
Prince
severity
Eugen is
of
really,
it probably varies a little bit.
Prince Eugen is proving very hard to kill.
I'm gonna take care of Helena, that's a bit closer. Maybe they can be a bit closer. This guy can clearly see his spot because he got his front guns going one way and the rear guns going somewhere else.
The Helena? Yeah, the Prince Eugen is either the best bot software I've ever seen or it's a person.
There's ammunition. Let's get that. Leave the Congo alone for now and just concentrate on getting these new ones. These guns are also pointing in different directions. The two front ones are different to the rear, so.
The Congo?
No, the really.
Little boat nearby. See him?
Yeah.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
He was a bot, but at first he had a squadron tag on him. This one, error.
If you hit part at the moment. Like.
Who are you shooting at, the Congo?
I don't see it's a Congo.
Yep.
There's a lot
Haruna?
of battleships, but at least I'll take the Congo first. Oh, let's shut this one completely bonkers.
Yeah, there's some.
Some of my shells they're
Issues.
like literally going on like a 45-degree angle. And it's like, what's going on?
I think there's some issues with the game right now. I was shooting at the Congo.
Well, that might be, but
Yeah, it was a little
the
too
spray
close.
bullet took
Yeah.
took his own path. Okay, Congo down to 25. Nice.
Yeah, there's another battleship right next to him.
Yeah.
It's a Kaiser, I think.
Could be.
The enemy ship sank.
There's Poland apparently.
And there's a Spee. So the AP shot, it gets those one-hit kills.
Yeah.
There's another Haruna over there.
Destroyed one. It's much smaller.
I'm just firing at that Haruna that's way off in the distance.
Destroyer is quite stubborn. Yeah, that's true. It's quite tough to be German main.
It was fun back when the Scharnhorst first came out.
The
That
Shawn
was,
first came out, you certainly had your time in the sunlight. That's true.
although I did
Although
hear that
although
if you
the
hack
the PK was
ammo
still
load,
great.
if you hack the ammo load on the secondaries in the Bayern, it's supposed to survive now. So there's that. Okay, I got my star.
Yes. Well, I'm up to 26,000, so I'm doing all right. So you're stopping
Yeah,
now?
you
Or?
passed the halfway point. No,
You're
I'm
not?
done.
Okay.
I gotta go cut the lawn.
You go and cut the lawn. I will continue on my quest. Thanks for the
All
games
right.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Well, I played the Bayern, so I think the Shawn is still the better. Yeah. Take a little bit of south this time as well. Change the scenery.
Gunners are searching for airborne targets.
actually not be a bot. The gun's actually pointing towards me. Non-Helena bot, that's a rarity. Bitch, I'm back here. Leaning a little bit, I think. And 47% buoyancy, so a bit of bent. 3% goes down to a buoyancy. Well, 43% crew, 42 buoyancy. Those numbers are really hard to tell. I think they should make them a lot bigger. This looks like sinking. 21% crew, 44%. Well, the Wyoming is now dead. I didn't think it was a Hugo. Still no better. Hugo got a big mast at the end. Well, what do we have here? It's probably not good. Shooting at me. So it's a huge disappointment, that's quite true. I will soon be called to dinner here, guys, and when that happens, I think I will leave the battle. So I'm a bit in the hungry side. Try our best. Fine. Anyone? %. He is not gonna last long. Probably had a head on it. Gone.
Threat in the air.
25% now, so you won't last long.
The enemy ship sank.
Falling. There. Sort of close, sort of not close, but close enough for my guns to swing out. Well, if anybody knows this talk, I don't know where you picked up my stream from, but that image I used for my stream is one I found online, basically from the Iowa, which I thought was quite nice.
The enemy ship sank.
Oh. Anyone around? Oh my goodness. Danger, close. Just up with that boy.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Look it down. Torpedoes in the water. There we can see that. Better days. My dinner is ready, so let my ship sail under, and I will see you guys another time. Thank you very much for joining in, and yeah, catch you a bit later when I have something to eat and so forth. Thanks very much for watching.